Natalie said, adopting the calming voice she'd used while talking me through delivering my twins into the world almost a decade ago. I left the state, not the universe. After seeing that billboard, I'd like to leave the universe. The billboard isn't that bad. You look good with crazy curls. Liar, I look like a vampire poodle that just peed on an electric fence. I'd sent a picture of the billboard to her phone last night. She'd called back, laughing so hard she could barely speak. Natalie chuckled. Anyway, what I meant was, did Jerry explain why he thinks this will help your career and how soon they will begin filming? I pinched the bridge of my nose, trying to breathe through my anger before my skin turned green and I went on a rampage. I don't know. You don't know the why or the how part? Either. Both. Did he tell you about his idea over the phone? No, he was sitting across the lunch table. All three of my co-workers had been there, too. Judging from their reactions, which ranged from a growl of disapproval to a gasp of surprise, none of us had expected this to be the reason Jerry had insisted on a work lunch meeting today. Were you daydreaming about Doc again at the time? Natalie asked. Doc was the furthest thing from my mind, I fibbed. Yes, my boyfriend had been on my mind throughout the meal, especially after last night. But not at the moment Jerry had dropped the bomb about the TV show. I wasn't going to admit that to Natalie, though. She said she was over the betrayal of my sleeping with Doc, but I wasn't entirely convinced by her "we're good" claim. Then how come you weren't paying better attention? Old Man Harvey sent me a text. I didn't elaborate that it was actually a picture of a dead cow. At least, the bigger chunks appeared to be bovine, hooves, head, and sections of hide. After my eyes had registered what I was seeing, it had taken me a few gulps of water to keep my burger and salad contained in my stomach. During the internal struggle not to vomit, I'd missed everything Jerry had been telling us. Harvey has a cell phone now? Natalie asked. That's going to make him more dangerous to the local female population. Doc got it for him a few days ago. Why? Because Harvey insisted he needed it to protect me better when Doc wasn't around. Geez, Harvey's really taking this self-appointed bodyguard duty seriously. Yeah, well, after that creepy shit at the Opera House, and the even weirder stuff going on out at Harvey's ranch. I don't mind the company, and you're like 5 states away. When are you coming home? I told you last night that I leave in a week. Do you still have Harvey's booby trap set up outside the back door? No, Aunt Zoe made him take it down. She didn't like having a stack of old truck batteries wired to her porch light. A Deadwood police car slowed on the road in front of the diner. I ducked out of view behind the pickle-mobile. I can't see this ending well. You mean Old Man Harvey and his phone, or Jerry and his big idea? Both. If I didn't have 2 kids to support, I'd... My phone beeped in my ear. Hold on, Nat. I have another call. I looked at the screen. An unknown number with the local area code appeared. My finger hesitated over the ignore option. What if it was an emergency about one of my kids? I accepted the call. Hello? Violet Barker, a woman whispered with a hitch in her breath. I plugged my other ear to block out the sound of passing traffic. Yes? I need to talk to you. There was an accent there, but I couldn't quite place it. I pressed the phone harder against my ear. Is this about a house to buy or sell? It's about what you are. What I was? I doubted she was referring to my status as a single parent with an ever-shrinking savings account. Maybe she'd heard about my ghost-loving reputation, or seen my billboard. Have we met? Nein, Scharfrichter. The engine growl from a passing diesel pickup made the caller's words sound garbled. Nein, what? I asked. I must see you immediately. Come to the Galena house on William Street, apartment 4. Knock 7 times. Right now? I'm